Welcome to the Tangled Puppet. Tonight's been an adventure, I will say that. But okay, so why are we in the bathroom? Question is, tonight we are making a spiritual bath. And people are always questioning me. Instant Folgers coffee? Come on, B. No, see, Folgers coffee, instant, in the bath. Yeah, we're getting in that. That's what we do. Yep, you're right. Instant Folgers coffee. No, you will not die from caffeine. No, you're not going to OD on the coffee. And for heaven's sakes, you're not even going to have a lot of energy because it is a detoxifier. First off, ladies who are clean freaks or have breakouts on your face and stuff, an amazing thing to use to have your face clear up. Second of all, if you ever have dealt with rosacea, eczema, things like that, perfect. You won't have spots and breakouts. Get in the coffee. Also, for you ladies that's dealt with beauty spells and stuff, break the curses and the hex. Get in the coffee. Get in the coffee. Once you get in the coffee, soak in it. When you let your water out, stay in the water as it drains and sucks everything off of you going down the drain. Also, picture everything that is dark, gloomy, negative, that is consuming your life and around you, going down the drain and leaving you. See this golden liquid light coming in from the top and revitalizing you as you see the darkness run down the drain. Then when you get out of the bath, don't rinse off, don't shower, dry yourself off. Of course, you want to use a darker towel, but okay, for a regular size bathtub, 1.5 cups of the coffee. Put in your pink Himalayan salt. I found that a shot glass full is perfect for a regular bathtub. Too much is not good for you. Too little is not helpful either. So, okay, then add in 3 drops of lavender, 3 drops of eucalyptus oil in there. Soak in that bathtub. I stay in there until the water gets cool. Because for one, if you got issues going on with your skin, then hot to cold, because I run my water as hot as my bathtub goes, and I don't get in it right away. I don't get in it until it's cooled down, but I put that coffee and stuff in there, and I let it heat up. I let it mix up. Let it blend to one. Also, I run Reiki. I send energy into it. When I'm running that bath, I put my intention in it. What do I want this bath water to do for me today? To clear everything away from me that is not of me, that is not me. I am a sovereign soul and a sovereign body, meaning I am my own. I control my own. I am what runs me. And nothing of mine is allowed to go out of me, as nothing that I am not okay with allowed to come in or enter me. And this bathtub is taking off everything that is stuck to my aura in and around me that is not of me or like me. Okay, so we're getting rid of that. Anything that anybody sent to me, anything that's just not what it's supposed to be. And you know what? When you get in your bed, you at least need to take you a 20-minute nap afterwards. When you get up, you're going to wish you had known sooner about my little coffee bath. Okay, so also, you ladies who get in the tanning bed, 2 cups of coffee. Get in there, soak in that water. Oh, make sure that you submerge your whole body under the water. It's very important. If you leave any piece of you out at one time, that's one piece that hex or curse can stick to. That's one thing that energy is stuck to. All of you needs to go into the water, hold your breath, stand there as long as you can, come up. Do it a couple times in your bath. That's all it's needed. I'm not saying get in there with a straw and breathe in and out. I've done that too. Okay, sometimes shit gets real. Shit gets deep and you got to figure out how to get it off, right? Okay, so I know these things because if you don't think dark magic and white magic is real, you're silly, and you're going to wish you knew sooner. Because I personally, yes, I knew that all that stuff was real, and I knew that people could do it, but why would anybody hurt somebody who doesn't worry about anything like that? Oh, because they can, and they will. And because those people probably knew about you before you knew about you, and who you are, and who you were in the past, and who your true potential is to be in this life, okay? There's those people who know those things. That's just the way that it is. But it's our duty and our purpose in this life to figure out who we are. What is our purpose? What is our potential? It's never okay to just be okay. And for all of you people who are teaching your children that it's okay to just be okay, tomorrow when they're okay and shit happens in their world and it falls apart and they don't know how to become okay again, it's because it's always been okay. No, you need to let them fall, teach them how to get back up. When they fall, let them get themselves back up. And then when they can't, then you come in and you show them how, where they got stuck at, that they rise above that so that the next time they fall, they don't get stuck at that level again. And then they don't need to call you as often and say, hey, I'm stuck here. Can you help me rise the rest of the way? No. Because now they can call you and say, hey, guess what, Mom? I fell and you know what I did to get over it? That's what we're looking for. That's what changes this. That's what removes these generational curses. So ladies and gentlemen, teach the next one how to become better by showing them, but also helping them rise when they couldn't rise. It doesn't matter. You know what? You don't have to be my child. You could be 93 and say, hey, I'm stuck right here. And you know what? I'm going to come in and show you, hey, you know what? Sir, I think that if we go around it like this, then you could not have to be stuck again. Oh, you mean there's a path over here? And I'm like, yeah, you want me to show you? Come here, I'll help you get over there. And you walk next to that man in that walker who was barely making it anyways because he only perceived and thought that there was one path over here. And each time he went down it, it kept going back and back and back and back to the point that now he's a walker still trying to get it, but he hasn't lost that fight yet. And he's still trying. So now that I've got him by the hand and I've showed him, hey, my younger eye sees a path over here. Maybe you couldn't see him, not to say that you can't see, but maybe you couldn't see over there. So here, I'll help guide you over there. I have no problem. You know what? I'll even walk at your pace for you. Here, give me your hand. It'll make you feel better. And we walk across it together. And when we get over there, he said, I'll be damned. This is so easier. It's not even hilly and bumpy like the other one. This is like so easy for me. And before you know it, we're walking faster than what we were to get on the path. By the time we make it to the end of it, he's feeling like a kid again, going, damn, if I'd have spent my life walking down this path over here, I'd be half the age I am. Because that was all the worry and stress that came along with that other path that he left behind. And when he come out, his family was out there waiting on him at the other end, wondering if he was going to make it down that trail. And you know what? It come out of the same spot where his family was. And this old man's like, holy shit. And they're like, no, holy shit. He's like, what's wrong? And they're like, you look like you're like 20. Have you looked in the mirror? And he's like, what do you mean? And when he went to go look in the mirror, he realized he was walking without his walker. Because somehow going down this path that was meant for him all along just made him rejuvenate back to his youth, back to his prime, back to that him before he became who they said he was, broken and damaged, but still a fighter. This time, he's a spiritual warrior. He's standing with his chest out and his sword up, and this man is proud of himself, all because this angel guided him down the path. And he goes to looking around to tell her thank you, and she's gone. And forever, she'll be imprinted on his mind with that path that he could never find, that he found for listening that one time. Ladies and gentlemen, if you ever have that nudge in your gut to give that advice, or take that advice. If somebody that seems a little off walks up to you, but they start talking to you, next thing you know, you're engulfed in a situation and a conversation you never thought you would have. That could be that conversation that changes your life forever. What's it gonna hurt? Why say no? Just do it. Like Nike said, just do it. This is not an advertisement, nothing to go with Nike. It's just, like I'm saying, why not? Why not do something that makes you uncomfortable? Because being comfortable is stagnant like a coffin. Today, let's rise above the rest and refuse to be buried alive in stagnancy of comfortability. Stay tuned for the next reading, how we are going to talk about giving thanks and communication with our ancestors and why we should do that when we were raised that wasn't okay. So hold your breath, ladies and gentlemen. The ancestors and the angels and God, they got a big message that's going to hit home for a lot of people. If you're like myself and you were raised in the South, it's going to hit real hard for some people. It's going to probably rock the foundation of their homes. But it's the truth, and the truth is the truth. And tonight, I was asked a question that led me into a conversation with God and the angels after meditation that I now know is a message that must get out to the public. And my ancestors are like, go, B, go, 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 because they want it to go. So tomorrow, about this time, we'll come back with you a message about why we should conversate and communicate with passed on loved ones and our ancestors. I love you guys. Have a good night. Namaste.